Alright, fellas. Let's see here. Let's just start without me talking about the point of this video, but here's a game from last night. Gazin, Resolve, Alucard, Relentless, and myself against APM 50. Great. Another famous, great player that I'm trying to get to his level. And two human players there in FKVM, FLS, Visa, and Mike. So if we just take a look here at the spawn locations, I'm over here. And from my perspective, we don't know what's going on yet, but it turns out I'm up against the two human players there. And the way it's weighted, I am a little bit more MMR than both of them, but I'm on the side here with Alucard, who was the, say, a lower ranked, so I knew I had to pick up the slack. That's not the point, okay? I got reported for grief in this video, and to be honest, I think if anything, the other three people should be reported for grief, or at least whoever reported me should be reported for a new category called fake reports. Because the amount of nonsense that existed in this game, you know. Okay, so everyone, or at least anyone, most of the people in this game, at least on my team, other than Relentless, I don't know him as much, but I know Gazin, Resolve, Alucard play quite a lot and know who APM 50 is and his style of play. APM 50 does a lot of harass with a Blade Master or Farseer, quick tech, the Raiders or Bats, and then sometimes he runs for Headhunter standard, but 90% of the time he harasses. So, and you got to pay attention to his style. And he doesn't play 2 versus 2, he plays 4, so he'll cross map a lot.
I stand ready.
Okay, so I'm scouting and I see I'm against the two humans. And I basically, I just open up with a quick expansion over here. I see my ally is going Headhunters early. I was leaving him the option to expand here.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, so as soon as possible, you can see, let's see if I do the tech or the build or the expand first. Just gonna pause here because I was playing, I haven't looked at the other side, but okay, APM's, okay, yeah, he's harassing Gazin Resolved, so that is hard. It's always hard to deal with a Blade Master. But he seems to be in good sorts during it. He's got a good build. I'm not good at base building like him, but everything's going pretty normal. You can see Visa going for the fast expand there. So I go for the expansion. As soon as I get, well, I'm a little late. I'm like 80 gold late, but boom, right to tier 2. Then what do? I come down here and I scout both expansions on my side. ASAP. Here, look. I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna send Treants here. And I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go this way with my main army, thinking that this is the more likely one that should be an expansion. Okay? So at the other time I'm scouting down here. I'm coming in here to Visa, and I see he's waiting there and starting to build. I do some chip damage. Okay? In the meantime, Alucard, well, you know, I guess it's he's doing like a Go Guma kind of style where he's power creeping his Blade Master. Nothing wrong with that so far.
Our warriors have engaged.
So I get sideswiped by the two of them here. You see, I'm doing my job. I can't see what's going on, and I threw up a sneaky expansion that, by all rights, could be going and canceled. They got a strong, you know, even though these guys are rated a bit lower than me, they have a lot of footmen and an expansion coming up. This guy's oblivious. That's okay. I mean, I'm not saying that, but I think I even told him we're up against two humans and that we should probably be aggressive early. He's oblivious, okay? And I don't mean that from this creep. I just mean that from, you know, like what does he do after this? Sorry, not yet. I don't have a problem with this play yet.
Our
It's more about what
warriors
happens
have
around
engaged
3 minutes
the
from
enemy.
now.
Your building is complete.
So let's skip. Oh yeah, shit! I forgot to mention that. Okay, I didn't capture that. The reason I got no town portal is after I had the 2 humans chasing me, I ran left and I canceled. I got an acolyte and a cancellation cross map. So I am down at town portal, but anyone's free to check out what I did over here. I got an acolyte or 2 and a cancel, I do believe, on the first time in Mike's expansion, which is huge. Especially in a game with APM 50, who plays a 4 vs 4 style harassing. So that means that his ally has got to pick up the slack offensively there a little bit. And APM joins in. He's smart. He joins in with his raiders, and his blade master's always got a lot of offense. But that's how I got my town portal going. I got a cancel off at least. It wasn't too bad a play. I would do it again even if I knew I was going to lose a town portal, likely. Especially if I'm thinking that my ally is playing a Blade Master Headhunter side and no expansion. He's not expanding early. Shouldn't he? I'm 300 MMR, 300 MMM more than Alucard-ish. You know? 250. Shouldn't, if he's not expanding, 2 vs 2 with a human expand, this is a serious problem here. Night Elf and Orc against 2 humans with an expansion up, fully reinforced, not delayed. And he needs to be taking this more serious. He needs to keep an eye out for me. And what happens here in the next few minutes, let's take a look at left again. See, a lot of good things are going on the left. That Dreadlord's big time early. They're at level 3. Carrying Swarm coming in. Raiders already, which is super early, 6-minute mark. 2 Raiders coming in. They got a lot to worry about on the left. I don't know. That seems like a bit of overkill for me. 3 Ancient of Wars, but me and Gazan have quite different Night Elf styles, so sure it works for him. And it's good. It never hurts against Raiders to have more Ancient of Wars, right? Just like tanks back in the day. So, on the right, the next point of interest here is that I believe one of the human players comes from my expansion here. Momentarily. Here we are. So one of them comes in here, and while my expansion is under attack, I mean, I guess Alucard, it never hurts to help your allies, but he's got to have a little more awareness, okay? Because he's going to a side where Gazan Resolve is the highest MMR in the game after APM. And, yeah, you want to prop up your human, or you know, we can't have APM drawing 3 players. There's already 2 players on the left going to this thing. Alucard's going to the left to help. Helping's never bad, but he needs to have a little bit more respect for what I'm doing in this game. You know, he doesn't realize that we're up against 2 humans with an expansion. I'm the only one with an expansion up running. I come in here and I force a town portal off of FDK. So after this,
Our sacred grove is being
I'm at a timing here where I just purchased a shredder, and I don't always purchase a shredder with an expansion, so it's a big investment. So not only am I dealing with both humans in this game that have an expansion, I've got APM Raider laming. Is everyone on my team oblivious to how serious this is? So I'm supposed to carry against 2 human players because, you know, Alucard's 1100 MMR, and now I'm getting cross-maxed. I mean, Alucard is responding here. I mean, that was a huge blow. I just lost all my tech. I lost my, you know, this is 10 minutes into the game. I just lost my Hunter's Hall and my shop and a Moonwell, and I believe, unless it didn't come through, I was queuing up a tier 3 building here. And at the same time, here we are. 100 defend footies, knights coming in, all this night elf stuff. So yeah, at this point in the game, I'm doing a lot of chatting because I can't believe the amount of nonsense. This should be an instant town portal from Alucard. Why did you get a level 3 BM with claws, circlet, and 2 things? You are oblivious, Alucard. I am 300 MMR more than you. You see this expansion at the 9-minute mark under attack against 2 humans with an expansion? You're supposed to have my back. You're running over here for a guy that's 400 MMR less than me to help him cross-map. But you don't see that I'm losing my expansion. You should be, boom, on that. So that's just where I'm coming from in this game. At this point, we can see, yeah, I do have 1.5k, but I don't even have a shot. So my, or a Hunter's Hall, which I just lost. Just lost my expansion.
Your building.
Oh, I do have a Hunter's Hall now. Finally rebuilt. But look, even before I can get an orb, they're here. 3 of them. 3 of them. Not only both humans with the expansion, knights and everything. Nobody on this team cares or is even oblivious. Okay, that I don't even have my fucking orb yet, and I'm 3-on-1. I got reported for grief? This game is fucking nonsense. I was the only person even really playing in this game, participating. At least I think I played the best out of my 3 allies. As evidenced by me checking for the 2 expansions and canceling Mike's expansion. And then they're reporting me for grief when I'm getting tag teamed all game. Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, I just, I've been reported quite a bit over the Christmas holidays. There's a few days there where maybe I shouldn't have been playing a bit, but we'll just leave it at that. I definitely wasn't griefing. If anything, I don't know what to say on that. The last 2 days, I think I played about 40 or 50 games, and I think I was at about 65% win rate over those 40 games there. And that's not a brag. Obviously, I was after the New Year's Eve playing, I was at too low of an MMR, so obviously I bounced back to 1440 from 1330 during those 40 or 50 games. But I mean, I was winning about 2 to 3 games for the 2 days, the 50 games. So I was playing to win every game. So if I have to chat a bit with Alucard because he's oblivious to what's even happening in this 4v4 game, then yeah, so be it. I think the mods should do a special category called fake reports, and whoever sent in this game should get reported for 1 day suspension for wasting the mod's time under a category of fake or oblivious report. Like, if you're going to report someone, maybe you should watch the replay and have some fucking common sense. All right, thank you.